Welcome to this short video tutorial for how to navigate DORA's Introduction to Responsible Research Assessment course. In this video, you'll learn the basics about navigating the course, from how to register, access your profile, track your progress, and how to do the quizzes. So here we're starting on the main page. From the home page, we can see we have two tabs, one for course and one for materials. On the course tab, you'll find all the most important information on the course. Things like course content, a link to a survey so you can share your knowledge level with us and any sort of feedback or expectations you have for the course. There will be links to these surveys throughout the lessons. That way you can continually have the option to give us feedback and gauge your progress through the course. From the home page, you can also select the Materials tab. In this tab, you'll find links to navigation walkthroughs, links to resources for anyone who wants to teach or present content from this course, and a glossary and a suggested reading list for each of the lessons. Importantly, you can't access the course without first registering and then logging in. You can register by clicking the button. You do have to fill out a first and last name. This ensures that your first and last name are populated on the certificate of achievement that you can optionally earn by taking quizzes throughout the course. Now let's log in. After we log in, we can see that we now have the option to log out, to look at our profile, and we can now see a percentage bar that indicates how far we've gotten in the course. Now let's take a look at your profile. From your profile page, you can edit your profile, view the quizzes that you've taken, and view your certificates of completion. It's important to note that quizzes to achieve a certificate of completion are completely optional. If you don't want to take them, you don't have to. But if you're interested in receiving a certificate of achievement for completing a lesson or the entire course, you may take these quizzes. To edit your profile, click Edit Profile. Here you can change your name, and you can also delete your profile. Just make sure you scroll all the way to the bottom and click Save Changes. All right, let's get back to the course. So now that you're logged in, you can access the course content. You can view all the course content from the sidebar here. Click any of the lessons to navigate into them, and you can expand each of the lessons to look at all of the different topics within the lessons. Here you can see my progress through the lesson. Blue check marks indicate when a lesson topic has been marked complete. Now let's navigate into the lesson by clicking on it. Once you get into the lesson, you'll be greeted by a welcome page. This includes information about the lesson, its goals, learning objectives, and a table of contents. You can navigate directly to any of the topics from the table of contents. You'll also find a link to the lesson quiz to earn a certificate of achievement. You can also find this quiz at the end of the lesson. Select Next Topic to advance through the topics of the lesson. If you ever need to get back to the home page, use the links at the top of each lesson topic. If we scroll down, we'll find an example of a reflective question. Reflective questions can be found throughout the course and are an opportunity for self-reflection on course content. They're not graded, but we do recommend that you keep track of your answers on a piece of paper or in a Word document. Let's take a look at a sample quiz question. You'll find quiz questions all throughout the lessons. These are simply knowledge checks. Select the answer that you think is correct and submit. Click View Questions to see if the answer was correct or incorrect. You'll also be able to see an explanation for the answer. It's necessary to hit the Mark Complete button either at the bottom of the page or at the top of the page in order to track your progress. Here I'm demonstrating that you can see the percentage of progress goes up when we hit the Mark Complete button. All right. So that concludes this brief tutorial of the Introduction to Responsible Research Assessment course. Thank you so much for your interest in taking the course, and if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact us at info@sfdora.org. Thank you.